This here is Backwoods Billy coming to you from the beautiful Delmarva Eastern Shore with my special guest, Leroy the Rooster. Anyway, today we're going to do Evolution Brewing's Lot 6, which is their double IPA. It is 8.5% alcohol by volume, 75 IBUs, woo-wee! And it is 18.5 on the Plato scale. This is sort of like their Lot 3, basically, which is their regular IPA, if you can imagine, with a little more malts and obviously more hops. This is a variety of American hops in it. I've got my little coaster with the little bag, whatever. I got my Mossy Oak bottle opener, and we have our IPA glass right here, right, Leroy? And Leroy has a brick in there, which he just pooped on, and a little stick that he uses for his purchase. And he's a little nervous, aren't you? First video appearance. Anyway, so this is the lot number 6. Evolution Craft Brewing is in Salisbury, Maryland, on the Eastern Shore, not too far from Salisbury University. If you ever get a chance to go down there, do so. They have really good food, nice brewery tour, and have a lot of good beers. Lot 6, double IPA. Here we go with our pour. Yes, Leroy. You knocked over your grit. What can you do with that? Anyway, as you can see, the Lot 6 is like an apricot color, dark, golden, almost apricot, light tan, fluffy head, almost white, but slightly tan. Nice ever. Look at all the bubbles coming up. So a lot of carbonation in there with that, slightly hazy. A lot of citrus. You get the floral notes of the hops, the citrus notes of the hops, and you also get the malt, the sweet malty and bread-like qualities from the malts as well. A little bit of pine, not really a lot. Very, 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 very subtle. Nice lacing, good head retention so far. Creamy. This is going to be on the medium category, on that heavy side of mouthfeel. On that, very well balanced, not overly bittered, not overly sweet. Some double IPAs are extremely bitter, are not balanced. This is balanced, and it finishes bittering, but it takes a long one. You get the floral on the hops notes. You get the fruit quality, grapefruit, and very, very subtle pine. I mean, very subtle, very hard to pick that up. This is a very, very nice beer. Now this, in my opinion, would go very well pairing-wise, obviously with any type of fatty meats. We're going to roast a whole pig, any type of pork, ribs, T-bone steak, ribeye steak. Grilled chicken may go well too. You're a fat little rooster, aren't you? Anyway.
Poor Leroy.
Poor Leroy, I know. He's
just
supposed to help the
kidding,
hen's
Leroy.
lay. We'll see if that happens.
He's just kidding you, Leroy.
I'm not going to hurt you. You can see he's got little feathers on his feet. He's only a year old, so he is very excited to be on his YouTube video. But like I said, it would pair well for any of those types of food. Any beer that, you know, pretty much sweet will go with sweet. Sweet will also go with hot. You can reverse it to bitter or sweet. Like sometimes your stouts will go well with the desserts. If you want to do a stout with a steak, that works. Whatever you want. This is a very good beer. I think it's about between $8 to $10 a 6-pack, depending where you get it at. Again, Lot 6 from Evolution Brewing. And if I can find their website on here, it says Evolution Craft Brewing Company, Salisbury, Maryland. It should be on here. www.evolutioncraftbrewing.com. And it's got a control number. It's got a date on it. So it tells you when it was brewed. This was brewed recently, end of January 2015. So we're March 2016. Today's the 26th. Tomorrow is Easter. Leroy, it's Easter. What are we going to do? And we have a bunch of little chirps that have gotten bigger. Some got to be hens because you're excited, aren't you? So again, Evolution Craft Brewing, EVO. And point out this about the caps. Not only is it a good bottle open cap, you actually pop top, but the marketing is good. When I pop this, I know whose it is. Also, if you want to make a craft out of this, if you can make a pen for a button, You could make a magnet, but it's putting a magnet thing in there. You can make a paperweight. And I just put on a fire pit. I go around, have another circular bricks around it. I just go on the outside of it with that, get a little design to it with different beer caps. But an idea again, the IPA glass for the IPA to give you the better whiff to the aroma. You can smell the fruity, especially the grapefruit, really hit that, and a little bit, you get the floral, very, very light pine. On the medium, heavy side of the medium on the mouthfeel, as I said, very good beer.
You giving us your best side there, Leo?
Yeah. He was giving the eagle that side too when he was running, weren't you? Leroy was free range for a couple days on his own, weren't you? Didn't want to come back in. So the foxes chased you. Eagles didn't bother you, hawks didn't bother you, right? Raccoons didn't bother you, possums didn't bother you, but those foxes did, didn't they? You would never know this, but he was just put in this cage. It was clean, what, 5 minutes ago?
Mm-hmm.
He's already pooped in it.
I don't think that's the people want to know about in their peer review.
It's a frog. Everybody's going to break a frog brick, so he likes to stay on the outside edge, put him in a cage. He'll stand on the water dishes and poop in them, or the food dish, and that gives him something to perch on, and he has a little lower perch with the stick, which he moves around. Don't you? At nighttime, when they're in their roost, they have a roost. They don't see what it is. But anyway, he's our special guest taster. Leroy said that he likes IPA beers. What's your thing, Leroy? Very excited, very excited. Anyway, 2 thumbs up. Backwoods Billy again. It's like $9 a 6-pack, $35, $40 a case. Evolution Craft Brewing. Backwoods Billy, 2 thumbs up. And I'll tell you what, since it's Easter, this would also go very well with the ham, since you're going to have generally make it sweeter. This would very well pair with it because it's got some bittering to it. Backwoods Billy, 2 thumbs up, and the Easter Bunny highly recommends this beer.